Good day, my name is Catherine Murillo. I am an intern with LBL Strategies Ltd, and today I will be walking you through the process of enrolling into a credentialing assistance course through ArmyIgnited. To get started, you will go to the Army's new ArmyIgnited webpage, which is ArmyIgnited 2.0. Once you get to that main screen, you will go Get Started. Once you come to the Get Started screen, you're going to choose your funding method. For our purposes, we're going to be doing credentialing assistance to get enrolled into the Strategic Management Performance Systems course through LBL Strategies. From this screen, you're just going to acknowledge the government notice saying that only U.S. government authorized personnel can use this system, and you're going to log in with your CAT card. If you are watching this video and you do not have a CAT card at your disposal, you will have to go and either purchase a CAT card or use your government computer to enroll. So we'll log into the screen. Once you log into the screen, you're going to come to your main dashboard. On this main dashboard, it's going to show you what your tuition assistance total is for the fiscal year and what your credentialing assistance total will be for the year. For all Army personnel, which is active component, reserve, and National Guard, you will receive $4,000 a year for funding. Once you get to this screen, what you're going to do is you're going to, if this is your first time onto the system, go under Education Programs, and you are going to have to complete what's called the Virtual Benefits Training. Once you click on that, you will see a number of courses or training sessions that the Army wants you to take with the new ArmyIgnited system. It's really quick. Most of them are read through. So you will just click on, let's say, Virtual Benefits Training. You'll read through this all the way down on the requirements, understanding what's collected, what's not collected back, how long you have to take the exam for your certification, and so forth. Once you do that, you will go back to the main screen and it'll show that you completed the training. After you've completed the training, you're going to want to find the course, which in our case is going to be for the Strategic Management Performance System course through LBL. And so to do that, you are going to have to go to Credentialing Assistance, again under Education Programs. And you're going to select non-MOS related. And the reason for this is it opens you up to more credentialing availability other than what the Army sees is tied to your specific career field. So for our purposes, again, we're going to go non-MOS related. And from this screen under credential name, we're going to type in strategy. Actually, strategic. There we go. And under strategic, you're going to see 4 credentials. For this recording, we're going to be selecting the Strategic Planning Professional Level 1 training. To keep going further, I'll select Credentialing Assistance Eligible. I'll select View. This will come up to the main screen that tells you about the credential, tells you the agency contact information, and it will tell you any requirements that you have. Now, if you have not done so, you need to create an education goal. So you'll have to create an education goal for this certification. And it's pretty simple from here. You just need to follow the directions, making sure it's the credentialing that you want. Hit next. And from here, you're going to upload your quotes from the vendor, LBL Strategies. Now, if you're at this point and you have not requested a quote from LBL Strategies, you will have to pause on your application with credentialing assistance and contact LBL Strategies to obtain those quotes. Without those quotes, you will not be able to complete your education goal and complete your enrollment for the courses. So for myself, I'm going to choose File, and I am going to go and select my quotes. So that is my first quote, and that is for the course. And then I'm going to upload a second quote, and that is for the exam. The new ArmyIgnited program is the vendors cannot no longer do bundles, so everything has to be on a individual quote. Once you upload your quotes, you're going to submit goal, and you're going to select yes. And once you do that, it'll show up on this screen that you've submitted for review, and you just need to wait then for the counselors with ArmyIgnited to review your request and to either approve it or disapprove your request. For myself, I've already done a request prior, so I'm going to show you now how to go through once you're approved. So you will receive a message from ArmyIgnited stating that you have been approved for the credentialing assistance course that you've requested. So you're going to come here now and you're going to apply for funding. Once you get to apply for funding, you're going to want to verify all of your information on the screen: your mailing address, your personal email, Army email, work phone number, mobile phone number. That way, if they need to contact you, they can. You'll hit verify and proceed once you've made all your edits. And on this screen, it's your user understanding. So you must agree to all conditions in order to be able to continue with your funding request. Once you've selected all the boxes, you can select I agree and continue. On this screen, it's going to ask you a number of questions. If you are deployed, you will select yes. Since I am not in a deployed location, I will be selecting no and hitting next. For the vendor, you will type in LBL Strategies. Normally LBL is fine, it will come up. You will select LBL Strategies, LTD, and then you will come down under campus. You will just click on the box and you will select the main campus. Once you have both of these sections completed, you would hit next. And then you will select the dates for your course. So for the purposes of this training, we are going to select December 15th as the date of 2022, and I'm going to state that I want this to run through the 14th of December 2023. Now, when you get this, as you can see, it says credentialing assistance requests must be submitted no later than 90 days and no later than 45 days prior to the start date of class for the exam, books, or etc. Because I am saying the 15th, I am less than 45 days, so the system will not allow me to enroll. So I'm going to have to change my start date to a later date. So I'm going to say 1 January of 2023. And again, through December 14th. Again, it's just 365 days that you need, and it'll go from there. And as you can see, it still is not allowing us to do anything. We have a new message, and this is due to the continuing resolution through the 16th of December. We cannot submit any credentialing assistance requests for exams or training that starts between the 17th of December and the 9th of January 2023. So from here, you're going to select next once you have those dates in. And then this is where you need to add the training and you need to add the exam. So we'll first start with the training. We'll just select the add training. You're going to read about the free resources from Skillport. Once you've read this and you understand, you can select proceed with credentialing assistance request. Now, when you get to this screen, this is where you select your training. Now, there, of course, are 3 options that you could select. You can select the 5-day boot camp, which that's normally offered in person. Those are scheduled specifically throughout the year. And if you're wanting to attend an in-live boot camp, you will have to contact LBL directly to make those arrangements. The other 2 courses is the 10-week live online. Those can be done anywhere. It's, if I remember correctly, twice a week that the courses are held. And there are for a couple hours. Actually, it's once a week, not twice a week. And then you have your self-paced course that you can go through on your own. And then if you have any questions, you can contact LBL Strategies and they will answer those questions as you work through the course. So for this purposes, I am going to select the 10-week live online course. It already comes up with the course. It comes up with the course description, comes up with the cost, and it says it's recognized by the International Association for Strategic Professionals. So I'm going to add the training. Once I do that, you will see that the remaining funding has decreased because they've already accounted for the money coming out for this 10-week long course. Now I'm going to hit submit. And this tells you that your request has been submitted, and you just hit finish. Now, what you're going to do next is you'll have to go back into your approved funding request. And let me get back to my dashboard. And the reason for that is now you have to go back in and add the exam. Prior, you were able to do everything at one screen. Now the system makes you go back in, go through the whole process to apply for the exam as well. So we're going to do that and walk through the steps a second time. So apply for funding, verify all my information, agree to all the conditions. I am not deployed. The vendor is LBL. They select their main campus. Now the dates, I'll get them right this time, is the 16th of January, 2023, and I'm going to go through the 30th of December, 2023. I'm going to select next. Now I'm going to add the exam. For the certification course, all books and materials are included in the course. So you will not have to add that here because that is a part of the training. So I'm going to add the exam. I'm going to select the exam. The location is going to be distance learning, which is DL. It will automatically populate the cost. You will hit add exam. Again, it will show how much funding you have remaining after you do that. This will show how much the government will be paying for the exam. This is your total cost. You will hit submit. And this is where it tells you that your request has been submitted for the exam. Once you do that, you hit finished. And now all you do is wait for Army to come back and let you know that they have funded your course so you can get started. If at any time you're going through this process, you have any questions, or if you're unsure about some of the questions that the system is asking, please feel free to reach out to LBL Strategies, and we will get back to you as soon as we can to assist you with any issue that you may have. Thank you for watching this training, and you have a good day.